Hi guys, it's JG here with Earth 5D University, back for another teaching. I'm so glad you're here today, guys. Welcome. Today I wanted to talk about twin flames in separation. Okay, why do we have to be in separation? What is the point of separation? Why is that even needed? Why does it seem like all twin flames go into separation, at least for a small period of time? And what is that all about? All right, so guys, let's dig right in. I'm JG. You might know me from my tarot channel. So glad that you are here. So today we are talking about what is this whole twin flame separation thing. So twin flame separation thing, guys, is taking the polarity of the divine masculine and feminine, taking that time and allowing it to come together into some kind of semblance of harmony and normalcy for your life. Okay, guys, so on the planet, there's a huge polarity between the divine masculine and feminine. We see it all over the media with this forceful kind of divine masculine energy that's controlling, it's forceful, it's intimidating, and it's dominating. Okay? I'm not saying that every divine masculine is that way or every masculine is that way. We're talking about the extreme polarities on the planet. So these connections with your twin flame is meant to bridge that polarity. So as a divine feminine, in your most extreme, you would be very emotional, very sad, very scared, very dominated, very powerless. Okay, so powerlessness is at the other end. And so what we're trying to do is bridge that gap. And so primarily what I've noticed is that a man needs to go into separation to figure out how to feel. Like a lot of men are completely blocked off from their ability, their ability to feel. And women are totally blocked off from their ability to trust themselves, to trust their intuition, and to really believe in themselves. And so that's what's happening, is that we meet our twin flame and it causes this huge eruption in our third eye, right? We become awakened and awake. And in that time frame when we become awakened and awake, it leads us to a path of inner discovery. Because what is our third eye? Our third eye is opening us to our inner world. It is making us become conscious. So it makes us ask the question, what am I creating here? It makes us ask the question, why am I here? And all this requires new skill sets. So you can't create the change in your life that you want unless you change something in yourself, right? So change starts within. Change starts within. So basically, you are up in this nebula, you and your twin flame of energy. Let's call it your oversoul or your light family. And you both decide to come down onto the earth and have a human experience, knowing that at some point you guys are going to meet each other and cause a spark of knowing, the spark of light that opens up healing for the planet. So it's causing planetary healing. So it's in your life, and it's not only in your life, but it's the planet. So that's what's so exciting about this. And so when we think about polarity, okay, think about you also not wanting to polarize this relationship. So many people in a twin flame union will say, I'm done. I'm done with this BS, right? I'm done. I've wasted too much time, X, Y, and Z. The thing that does, though, is it polarizes you, and now you're just polarized again. So remember that with these unions, it's kind of like a fight with yourself. You're just fighting yourself. Boom, boom, boom. You don't want to fight yourself. So when you're called to go into a separation with your twin, just know that it's very poignant. There's a reason, and you're in that space, which we call the inner temple, to learn what you need to acquire inside of yourself to heal and come together back with your twin for that divine union. So that separation is not a dead time. That separation is a time when you're active, you're actively learning, you're actively feeling. And so if you are called to doubt or disbelief about your twin flame union, just remember the divine feminine is called to learn how to trust herself. It's about trusting ourselves. And if you're a divine masculine watching this and you feel triggered, like, I don't want to feel, this is too much, you know, the feels are too much, just remember you're called to feel. And so that is in that delicate balance of learning those skill sets that we do come together in this union. And so what that does for the planet, you guys are like a little mini microcosm of the macro. And so all the learning that you do, you guys are at the forefront of this. So all the learning that you do just spreads more and more consciousness. It's super exciting. And it's tough sometimes though, right? So just remember, there are resources out there. I started a class September 7th, and it runs for 3 weeks. I have another one coming October 5th, where we cover these topics. We learn techniques, what to avoid, common mistakes, so that you can just work through and work this twin flame union. So that's the first thing. Separation is a normal part of this. Now, the other thing I just want to make you aware of is the fact that this is a invocation. So I named the course a 3-week invocation to divine union, something of that sort. So why did I call it an invocation? Because we are invoking, to invoke is to call upon. So we are invoking, calling upon your vocation, and your vocation is a calling. It's something that you are really good at. Like, for instance, people are called to be a vocation of an artist, or they used to say that being a priest or a nun was a vocation, something that you're being called to. An artist, a medical professional, a healer. These are vocations. And so this is a vocation. This is something you've been training for lifetimes. This is something that you've done for many lifetimes. So this isn't like you're not a newbie. This is something that you know how to do. So we are just reminding you, we are invoking, we're calling upon this vocation, this invocation, so that you can get to it and get back to this mission that you have. So it's just the first part of your mission. You've met your person, most likely most of you have met your person. You don't need to have had a relationship with them, or you might not even have met in the physical to experience all this, because all you need to do is be aware of each other for this whole thing to start going into motion. So you probably have heard me talk about the flowering stage of the twin flame union. This is the inner temple phase that I'm covering. So in the inner temple, the goal is to work through your own emotions of the divine masculine and feminine, to harmonize those within yourself so that you're not on one extreme or the other. So if your person is showing up in your reality as very, very like controlling and domineering, and then we know that they're polarized pretty far to the divine masculine side, and they're going to be working towards balancing, towards toning that down, right? And if you feel very triggered, you feel very powerless, you feel very doubtful, you feel very in disbelief, then that's what you're working on. You're learning on trusting yourself. You're learning on nurturing your feelings, nurturing your calling. That's normal. Normal. So that's what this is about, guys. It's kind of crazy, but it's here to heal the planet, because each one of you, as you get together, you're this huge spark of light that helps heal our world, literally, bringing that higher consciousness up. So you get to enjoy the love of this divine union along with healing the planet. All right, guys, so if you need help with this, you can visit www.earth-5d.com for more information. I also put out channel videos every Wednesday on this channel, and I have a sister channel, Earth 5D, where I cover off on pick a card readings and looking deeply into the feelings, what's going on, give you guidance. We're looking at changes and fluctuations in your connection to help you stay on track, to help you stay motivated and in touch with yourself. So that's what those are for, guys. So a lot of you have started calling me your Earth 5D mom. So much love to you from your Earth 5D mom. And thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.